Thank you for making this your first stop this year live and the big performance you're going to do for us. We're so excited. As a matter of fact, Melina already in tears over there from Detroit.
You're so cute. Don't cry. You're so sweet.
Oh, thank you. I love you, Britney.
Her mom's in tears, too.
Don't cry, please.
This is going to be a happy moment, okay?
Very happy.
We don't want their makeup to run. You know, it's going to be...
Too late. It's done.
You know, one of the things that I wanted to ask you was, you know, What? I pulled up today and I saw all these people lined up to see you, many of which camped out all night, which is fantastic. It's unbelievable. But now, and this to us is a really big day to have you here, you know? But to you, it's kind of, I mean, you're always with Britney Spears because you're Britney Spears. So, what's a normal day like for you? Is it this insanity all the time?
This is not normal for me. I've been watching your show for a while. I'm nervous right now.
Oh, come on.
No, I am. This is awesome to be here with all of you. So.
Well, thank you. Nothing to be nervous about. You know, we talked briefly before we went on the air just about some of the things that you read in the press and the fact that, I mean, you can't do anything without somebody noticing, which can be very difficult at times.
Yeah.
Have you ever read anything that's been completely true? Because I know when things come out sometimes about me, I go, I didn't say that. Or I didn't do that.
There's a bunch of things out there that are just very absurd. And you're like, you know, but there are some things that are true. Some things are true, but some things aren't.
But you got to get to a point where you say, there's nothing I can do about it, right?
Yeah,
I mean, how do you control it? You can't control it.
You can't control it. You just have to go with it and, you know, be yourself.
Yeah.
So that's all you can do.
When you were 6 or 7, you were performing, singing, and dancing, and you probably said, I want to grow up and be a really big star. Did you ever think you would grow up to be what you have become, which is a superstar?
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure it's the first time you've ever heard that. But it is true.
I know, but I try not to think about it like that because I'm just like a normal person, just like everybody else, you know? I'm just like, I'm really thankful to be able to live my dream like this. I'm very blessed.
What was that dream? What did you think you would end up doing when you were younger?
I just dreamed of like being on stage in front of like thousands of people. That was like my dream. I felt like at home when I was doing that. So that was my dream. So I'm living it right now.
Yeah, you are. Was there ever a point where you sort of realized that all this was happening in a big way and it was happening pretty quickly for you?
The first time it really...
Yeah, I think the first time, I mean, it has to sink in at some point that, okay, this is my life now. Do you remember when that point was?
Probably around like the 3rd album when it came out. I just really started getting the groove of things and I was like, oh, this is, you know, how it is and stuff
So
like
it
that.
took you 2 #1 albums to figure that out? I'm thinking after the first one, you might just know, this is going well, you know? Part of my job is to go around the country and we audition kids on American Idol that want to be a pop star, essentially. They think they know what it's like because they watch people like you. What don't they know about it? What do they not get to see? Sort of an inside look of what it's really like to be in this business right now as a young person.
I mean, I think if you want to just do it here and there, it's like a simple thing, you know, but if you really want to be the person you want to be, it really takes a lot of hard work, you know, but at the same time, like, I don't know, it's worth it. When you get out on the stage and you do your thing, it's just, I don't know, it's amazing. It's an amazing experience, and I tell all girls out there, like, you know, if that's what you want to do, it's an amazing thing to go for it, do it, and just, you know, it's great.
Well, you have an incredible stage presence, amazing talent, but there's also something that you have, and you have to have this to do what you do every day, and that is the drive. I mean, you get up every day and you work so very hard. You get tired, right?
Yeah, you do, but like I seriously, like yesterday, for instance, I was in rehearsals and I went to across the street and I saw all these dancers and they were auditioning for Missy Elliott and they were there all day long and it was like they were so dedicated to it, and it's like that's how you, if you really love it, it's not work.
But it can be, I mean, for those people, it can get sometimes when you go into an audition and you're rejected, and many of us deal with rejection all the time in this business.
Yes.
You have to develop a little thick skin.
Yes.
How do you get past that? How do you keep pushing? Because I think that's the trick.
You got to believe in yourself, you know? Believe in yourself and know that, you know, that it's all good and just keep going.
You know that you can be the one that does it. It's just a
Yeah.
matter of who's going to open that door for you.
Exactly.
How about your friends? Let's talk about the people who are closest to you now. Has the group gotten larger or smaller the more famous you become?
Smaller.
Smaller?
Like, I kind of still have my same friends that I've always had.
And those that you grew up with?
Yes, yeah.
And they treat you the same?
Completely the same. Yeah.
So they're very candid with you?
Yeah, oh, very much so.
And how did they not sort of develop that awe, you know, that, okay, when we used to go out together and, you know, have a Coke or something, and now when we go out, it's a bunch of people staring at us. Because
we get kind of oblivious to the whole thing sometimes. Maybe that's not a good thing, but maybe it's I don't know, like we just go out and we just have a good time and we just try to, you know.
You have to think that way, huh?
Yeah.
Because I will tell you that I was in Hawaii once, and you were there on vacation, and you were laying by the pool. No, nothing happened. You were laying by the pool.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I'm like, what did I do?
There's no scandal. Relax. Don't worry.
Okay.
But you were laying by the pool trying to get some sun. All right? Perfectly fine. And I noticed that everybody began to gather around this pool, and you could hear them talking about you, and they're 2 feet away from you, so obviously you can hear them talking about you. Then Britney gets up and she decides to, what would we do? If we're a little warm, walk to the ocean. 80 people begin to get up from their chaise lounges and walk to the ocean. And what I noticed about it was that you just kind of did your thing. I mean, you obviously know that they're there, but you just had to sort of be yourself. That's what it's like, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, swimming in the ocean and having those people stare at you.
Yeah, it's okay though. I mean, honestly, I mean, to a certain extent, sometimes it gets a little much, but at the end of the day, they made me who I am.
Yeah.
You know, like the fans,
absolutely
that's
right.
what, you know, and you can never forget that.
And now
I mean, I know that
gearing-
sounds real cheesy and like,
No, but it's
so
true, right? Yeah.
It's so true.
And now she's gearing up for the big tour. You see Britney. It starts March 2nd. It kicks off in San Diego, and then you're going to be traveling around the country. And I know that you take a lot of pride in your performances. I know you work your butt off to make these things incredible when people come to see your shows. Talk about sort of the range of emotions that you want people to feel when they're watching you perform.
The show is very cool because I'm doing a lot of the old stuff, but it's all remixes and everything, and it's just, the costumes are amazing, but the thing I really like about this show, it's a little bit more intimate than most of the other shows that I've done. I mean, I love the other shows that I've done, but it's just, I don't know, you just have to keep challenging yourself and keep pushing yourself to the limit, and I think that the choreography and everything is just, it's just exciting. It gets my adrenaline going, and it makes me very excited, so hopefully people will feel the same.
One of the best parts of the gig, just being on stage.
Yeah.
And putting on, I just think also putting on the cool costuming too,
yeah.
you know what I mean? I mean, I hate to say it as a guy, but I mean, you know, if I were a girl, it would be fun to have all the cool free clothes and things.
Exactly.
There,
Hello.
You know? Do you have a huge walk-in closet where you keep all that stuff? Yeah.
A little spoiled, yes.
Little spoiled. See, there's that southern charm. Little spoiled. Coming up on March 28th, the big Showtime special. Tell us about that show.
Well, right now we're working on that, and it's very elaborate. I do a bunch of different things. I'm going to have 2 guest appearances from some really cool people that are going to come and perform with me.
But you can't tell us?
I can't tell you.
Well, can we guess?
No. Well, let's make it a surprise.
Okay.
It'll be a really big surprise.
Okay.
But
And that's a live
it's
Showtime
all
special.
live, yes.
That freaks you out a little bit or no?
Yeah, right now I'm trying not to think about it, but once I get there, I'll have the jitters before.
We're live nationwide with Britney Spears. Hopefully no jitters. We have taken so many, I mean, listen, I said, if you guys have questions, send us emails, text us, call us, you know, send us videos, and obviously inundated with questions. But I want to run down a few of these nationwide. And if you sent a question, I'm sorry I can't get to all 4 million of them, but I'm going to try and get through a few. Let's start with, let's go to our video questions right now. We're going to go to Chicago. Stephanie has a question for Britney Spears. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Stephanie from Chicago, and Britney, I'd just like to know if you could spend the day with anyone, who would it be?
If you could spend the day with anybody, who would it be? Famous or not?
Brad Pitt. Definitely.
You've met him.
I've met him briefly.
Do you get giddy? Do you get a little...
Yeah, I was like a little goofball. I didn't know what to say.
You start thinking about what you're saying, and then you say it, and you go, oh my God, I have the one chance to say something to Brad Pitt, and then I said that.
Yeah, it's rad.
We have another one standing by? Where are we going now? Let's go to Dallas. Barton, go ahead, Dallas.
I'd like do you think you're going to be in 5 years? Where do you see yourself?
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years. I would love to do more movies and do more tours and just get better as an artist.
So in addition to being an artist in the music world, you really like the acting thing, huh?
Yeah,
You want to do more of that?
I would love that.
Some movies.
Remake some old movies or something.
Are you doing a film? Are you doing a film? Didn't I read that you may be doing a Bond film?
We're producing some stuff. It's like in the works right now.
It's in the works.
Yeah.
Could happen soon. All right, some emails here nationwide. Kristen in Oklahoma. How do you stay in such great shape, Britney?
Ooh, honestly, just I don't really work out that much. Just being on the road and going and really is the main thing that kind of keeps
Well, plus,
me...
I mean, when you're on stage, I would say you burn a few
being
calories.
on stage, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like
so.
when you're up there, I would imagine that you're soaking wet with sweat when you get done with one of those shows, because I've
Exactly.
tried in my bedroom to one of your videos before, and I'm soaking wet. You know? Let's go to JT Baker, New York City. You always say you hate your feet. You do?
Yes.
Do you really consider, what's wrong with your feet? Do you
My
consider
feet?
your feet unattractive, he says?
Yes, they're very obnoxious. I don't think anybody's feet are cool, though. Like, feet are just kind of, I don't know. They're just...
What about Brad Pitt's?
His feet, maybe.
Did you see his feet?
His feet,
Maybe
maybe.
just fine.
Yes.
All right, let's go to New York City. They have been standing by with our man Ryan Rossi. Oh, look at that. Nationwide, coast to coast, Britney fans.
Ryan, I'm surrounded by Britney fans. They are crazy out here in
I know the
NYC.
feeling.
They love Britney.
Go
Yeah,
ahead. What's the
I'm
question
sure you
you
do.
have? Go ahead.
All right, we got a question from John. Britney, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good job, John.
Good question, John.
What one thing do you need to bring from home with you on tour with you?
I bring my Todd Oldham sweats, and I have a cute little dog that I'm going to bring with me, Mickey. So, yeah.
Oh, what kind of cute dog do you have?
It's a Shih Tzu.
Ah, it's a Shih Tzu, John. All right, buddy. Thanks for the question. We appreciate it. I'm going to do, this is fun. We're just bouncing all over the place with these things. Let's do a text message. By the way, this is how you text message on one of these little cute
Cool.
phones. Anytime, feel free, right?
Cool.
Venus in Minnesota, what is your all-time favorite song, Britney Spears? All-time favorite song. Love song,
Ooh.
hip-hop song.
Prince Kiss, definitely.
Prince Kiss, the all-time
Yes.
favorite. Did you see Prince perform at the Grammys?
I didn't. I
You didn't
wish
see
I
him?
would have seen it.
Yeah, he was
Sad.
great. Amazing performer, obviously.
it.
888-567-RYAN nationwide. Amanda, is it Amanda in Florida on live with us? Go ahead, you're on with Britney Spears.
Hi, Brittany. I want to say I love your music, and you're a big inspiration to me. And I have a question. What are your pet peeves and guiltiest pleasures?
Your pet peeves. All right, well, let's break it down. You've got your pet peeves first.
Yes.
What are your pet peeves? You can't stand what?
I don't like when people, like, start talking a lot.
When they talk a lot?
Yeah, when they just start talking a lot, and you're just like, okay. That kind of gets on my nerves sometimes.
They're just babbling and they don't know
Yeah,
that they're...
and I bite my nails a lot, too, so that's bad. Like, I can't stand when I do that, but I'm getting better.
Yeah, they look pretty freshly manicured, and I would know. You know, I got an eye for that thing. Hey, Amanda, are you still with us, or is she gone? Because you know what? I know you're calling from Florida. I have some tickets if you want to go see Britney Spears there in Florida when she's on her tour. So if you just stay right there, don't go anywhere. I'm going to hook you up with a pair of tickets. Let me show you what they look like. These are what tickets look like, and these are coming your way, okay? Thank you so much for calling, and thanks for the question. Let's go to Tanya right now on live with Britney Spears. Go ahead, Tanya.
Hey, Brittany, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hi, Ryan.
Hi, how are you?
Brittany, I heard you were producing a movie based on the book that you wrote with your mother. I was wondering how that was going, and if you could please tell my friend Stacy hello. She's watching.
Hello, Stacy. How are you? Actually, the movie is doing really well. One of my, I just saw a clip of it in the dressing room, and it is very heartfelt. The girl that is playing the role of Holly is amazing, and it's very, very cool. So it's coming along.
Awesome. We can't wait to see it.
Hey, you want to go see Britney Spears in Detroit, not far from you?
Oh, my gosh, I would
Would you
love
like
it.
that? I'm
I
going to
would love
send
it.
2 tickets coming your way, okay?
Thank
Hang on the
you.
line. Don't go anywhere. Britney Spears with us live on air, coming to you from Hollywood. And let's go to Rossi one more time in New York. Those folks have been hanging out for a while in the cooler weather.
Ryan,
Rossi,
we appreciate it.
who do you have?
We've got April here. April's a huge Britney Spears fan, of course, as we all are. April, what do you got?
Brittany, I love and respect the person you are, and my question is, if you could live one where in the world, where would you live?
Anywhere in the
Live
world?
anywhere you want.
Ooh.
If you could live anywhere in the world. Now, we got to break it down. Do we want to stay in the States? You want to go, I mean, we could go to the Italian Riviera.
I think Spain.
Spain?
I love Madrid. It's beautiful there. I love it there.
So it would be Spain.
Yes.
Now you can't ever go there because you told everybody. Well, thank you very much.
She's Spanish, so she loves that.
All right, maybe you guys run into each other in Madrid sometime.
Yes.
Thanks for the question. A lot of other emails, and I'll just, without specifically bringing up anybody, I'll just generalize, but the new CD, In the Zone, huge records coming off, huge singles coming off of that album. Congratulations, she set a record, by the way, for first time ever. I know you're gonna get shy. First time ever from a female artist. Amazing. What does In the Zone mean to you? Because these CDs are really chapters in your life, aren't they?
Yeah, I think In the Zone really just means when I'm dancing and I'm on stage, it's like this, or even acting for that instance, it's just like you go into this mode, I can't even explain it, that you just kind of, you're in, and it's like no one can even, you're there with people, but no one can even really touch you. It's just you're very...
It's like locking yourself in a room and nobody can break down that door.
Maybe so.
Something like that.
But that's, you know, it's really metaphorically speaking with the song Me Against the Music, though, because that's how I feel. I think our generation, we, a lot of times, like, we go to clubs and we dance, and we just, we battle each other, and it's like this type of zone that we go through, so.
And Toxic from that CD is coming up live with Britney Spears on our Courtyard in just a second. But about 1 million emails about Valentine's Day. People just saying, hey, tell Britney I want to be her Valentine. So I figured we would wish you a very good Valentine's Day with a nice heart.
That's really
I don't know what your plans are.
Thank you.
But there are 3 million people that would be happy to spend the weekend with you.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you, guys. This is sweet.
Happy Valentine's Day. And thank you for being here.
Much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
You. Yay.
What's in here?
I know, I'm like,
Let's
what
just check
is this?
Let's just
Does
check
it
it
open?
out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have
Here's
to
some chocolates we'll pass
yes,
out.
We've got to have one.
All right, we're gonna have some of these. Brittany's gonna get set. She takes the stage in a couple of minutes. Toxic coming up.